Nah, but like, I got a lot, but for me, the shit I'm saying right now, natural, bro. Shit just coming out.
Nigga
Just
Ross
real
is
shit.
looking like you, Jesus Christ. Like you
Like
look like
that.
the prophet in that
No,
shit.
you know what it
This
is?
nigga.
You know what it is? It's, I know from where I come from, people who, drill rappers, I know what they think of them.
Yeah, of course.
For someone to have your insight and for I don't know where you come from, your background or anything, but for someone to have those fucking one-liners and those life lessons and shit, it's I don't know. It's mad inspiring.
Yeah,
it really is.
It be like that because 9 times out of 10 people look at me like I'm probably a badass person. Whatever they think.
Like
yeah, definitely.
Drill rapper who's
yeah,
hard
you know how
as
that
fuck.
go. Like, you know how niggas don't look, but it all come down to like personal. Nah, it just come down to like personal. Like when you meet somebody personally, physically, like face to face, it's always gonna be different from what you see on camera.
All right, welcome back. Another episode of Otherside Podcast. Today we got M.I.S. Ron, not Miss Ron, M.I.S. Ron.
M.I.S.
Yeah,
Ron.
yeah.
A lot of people say Miss.
But no, you came in. I fuck with the energy. You got the videographer, the manager.
Definitely.
You guys came in with some energy. It's gonna be a good interview, bro.
No doubt.
Everything's chill with the music and everything.
Gucci, bro. Right now, niggas working. 2020 just ended. 2021 coming strong.
Yeah, I was telling the manager before, the thing with drill music is, like, I don't know, everybody's popping, everybody's got a chance with the drill music. So I see your numbers, you're doing your thing, bro.
Yeah,
sure.
that's a fact. I feel like in this shit right now, niggas got too many rappers. Some of these niggas need to
I agree.
chill out. Yeah, we got too many rappers, bro. It's making like, what I'm trying to say is basically like I said, you got a whole bunch of these niggas rapping. You feel me? Back then it wasn't too many niggas. So when you do something like hit 100K views, that shit a lot. Like it feel good. But now you got 30 niggas hitting 100K. So now that 100K ain't good enough.
So that doesn't impress you anymore.
Yeah, the more niggas that keep rapping, the harder niggas gotta work. You feel what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. A whole lot of niggas rapping, a whole lot of more work need to be put in.
I don't know. What do you think? I feel like 100K is still mad impressive. But I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I got the same mindset as him. Like even when we be talking, you see what I be saying. Like when boom, the first time Otherside dropped the vid, it was at like 5K. And I didn't care. It was just like.
Who with Nas?
Yeah, like when Nas shit was that first 5K, I was like, that shit is whack. Like, but it's just cause like when you around people that's getting these numbers, then you start getting these numbers, then you see like, bro, these numbers don't be shit,
That's
bro.
a fact.
100K look good, but then it's like
On to
somebody's
the
getting
next.
1 million.
Yeah.
Then when you look at it like that, somebody getting 1 million, somebody getting 10 million. Yo, bro. We was talking about Ed Sheeran and them earlier. Ed Sheeran, yo, bro, he got 1 billion views on YouTube. How does 1 billion people watch your video, bro?
That shit crazy. That shit ridiculous.
Like, come on, bro.
It's crazy
Shit,
to
man.
think about.
That's a fact.
But your biggest? What's your biggest song? It was like 750K on YouTube or something like that.
That's a fact right now. Featuring my son Freshy, for me, Freshy
Yeah.
DaGeneral. Right now, that shit at like 700K, about to soon hit a mil. Hopefully, you feel me, gains to like 6 months. So
That's
within a
crazy,
year, we should
bro.
have that mil, definitely.
I know like a lot of people in the drill scene are getting that all of a sudden, but that's a big ass. So one of the things that
Yeah, definitely.
the accomplishment. So one of the things that Nas said is in our first interview, he said if you can get 1 million views in a couple of months, the labels will know and they'll be interested in you.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, yeah, that shit get on their radar. I ain't gonna lie, cause 1 million views, niggas hitting that, but ain't too many niggas hitting that. You feel me? So definitely when you got these young rappers like niggas who ain't even been in this shit for more than a year, hitting the mill, that shit definitely catches niggas' eyes.
Why do you think that?
Definitely.
Like, so what is it up with YouTube? Because like your Spotify, I was just on it the other day. It's got like maybe 10, 20,000 streams for songs, but you have 750,000 on YouTube. Why is that?
Me, like, personally, I can't speak for everybody else. Me, personally, like, for me, I just like, got my shit together, you feel me? So, the shit you see on Spotify haven't been out as long as you see shit on YouTube. So, you feel me? Shit like that. That fake play a part in it.
I still feel like it's a different streaming platform, too. Like,
Nah, yeah,
like
definitely.
when Raheem was here and he was talking about TikTok, he was like, he could get, let's say like 500K views on YouTube easy. He get 2.4 million on TikTok. But that shit ain't shit compared to TikTok views. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
that's a
like
fact.
what you said, 20,000?
Yeah, Spotify. Yeah,
I feel like that's still a lot, bro. For 20,000 people to go on Spotify and play your music, bro, that's something.
Nah, so like that shit fake playing like how your personal life is like regularly. Like if you a nigga who don't like to be stuck on that YouTube app all day, You know how YouTube is. You play a song, you can't leave that shit. Song still playing.
Yeah. With the
you stuck
the
on
video
that.
too.
Now you go on Spotify, you feel me? You play a song and still do what you gotta do. That shit playing it up. That's regular shit.
You
like
ever use Spotify?
I use that shit. I ain't go front, but I use that shit like real life shit. I use that shit playing the game. Nigga, I play that shit while I'm playing my game. Music in the back.
You better than
shit
me.
like that. I use that shit. I'm gonna keep it a stat.
Wow, what do you use?
I've never used Spotify.
Nah, that shit calm.
You don't want to pay the $9.99.
One, don't play me like I'm some bum ass nigga. That's what we're not about to do. I'm not about to do that. Like, I don't know, like, I don't like using like streaming apps like that. Like, I stick to YouTube all of the fact that like I'm really into underground music. Like, if you go on Spotify, you won't see all Herbo tracks, and I need to hear every single track.
Yeah, I feel
like,
that's a fact
certain
too.
artists,
That's a
or
fact.
they don't put all their stuff on Spotify, and
That's
it's not.
true.
It's not because they can't. It's just because like the convenience of it. Like YoungBoy, some of that nigga tracks is not on Spotify, and that nigga drops a track on YouTube every fucking week, bro.
That's a fact.
You want to hear that shit? Go on
Yeah.
YouTube.
That's a fact.
But I got that same mindset too from Nas back in the day. I remember one time the nigga dropped a video but wasn't dropping it on Spotify and shit. I'm like, yo, why you do that? He like, I want views, right? Like, niggas, if you want to watch this, or you want to hear this song, come to YouTube and tune in.
Some people say it's better to just grow a platform on one.
Yeah, niggas try to use
grow
one
based on
platform. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fact. Cause you know when you got mad platforms, your numbers start shifting up. You got some here, some here, some here. Everybody just want all their shits in one place.
Yeah, no, I mean,
most for me, I respect it.
it's a
I
good
understand
point.
It,
So regarding like the labels and everything, have anyone reached out to you?
I mean,
Or- yeah.
currently, like for me, I'm not even interested in none of that shit. Like, you feel me, niggas, I got my manager right now. We pushing our own shit. Like, you feel me, we doing our thing. Cause this shit, like right now, management, that shit. I mean, not management, like labels, that shit tricky. Like,
Yeah,
like
what do you
me-
think about all that? Because I know a lot of rappers
Me, I
say that shit.
I don't really like. I feel like it's really about like, you gotta like for a label for me to even be interested in a label right now. If they was interested in me, for me to be like interested back, like they gotta need me in a way. You feel me? Like the way these rappers sound labels now, like they need that label. Like you feel what I'm saying? I don't need that shit. They gotta need me. Like they gotta show me they need me. Where it's like even if I do dub it, they go keep reaching out for me. Shit like that. Now it's like, oh, you dubbed it, fuck you. I'll go find another artist. So for a label, for me to fuck with a label, I gotta really fuck with them, and they gotta really fuck with what I'm doing. You feel me? Like we're strong enough to the point where they go.
So a lot of the
me?
artists, when they see that signing check, like that, like they don't.
They don't really understand what that shit is, really, right?
So they think down the line, like if they do pop off, they think like, oh, I got fucked over by my label. But they'll sign anything on the contract if they see like a $500,000 advance or something like that.
I mean, that's
You
what they do.
you can see through that a little bit. That's
Yeah,
good
I
to hear,
definitely see through that shit. Cause like me, I'm more of a like long run nigga. Everything
Right,
I
of
do is for the
course,
long
yeah.
run, not for right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Definitely. So
More artists gotta understand that, bro.
yeah, a whole lot of artists, a lot of niggas don't
you
understand
understand
it, and it's crazy cause like,
nigga, I know that shit for a fact.
and like one thing I noticed like common sense not common. That shit. Like you
Ooh,
feel
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
That's
You
a
said
fact
common
though.
sense not
Common
common?
sense not common. Like it's common sense, but that shit
Nah,
not
it's
common.
true.
Yo, this is the first time he
It's
heard
crazy,
that
right?
shit. This,
Yeah, that's the
never heard
first.
that saying, but
This is the first time he heard that shit.
Shit like that, but that shit crazy how common sense not common. It be the simplest shit.
shit, that should just be so obvious.
Obvious.
Why you doing that?
It's a fact, but it's like
No, yeah. When I hear
know.
like the big artists, like I'm not gonna say their names, but just like big A-list artists that like are complaining about their contract, like how they're getting fucked over, but like they were the ones who signed it.
Uzi,
that's a fact.
Uzi
Shit
was
like
mad
that.
about his contract at one point. Pump was mad about. I don't
A
know.
lot of 'em.
I feel like how Pump did his contract though. He waived that shit. He
Nah,
waived.
I ain't
that
gonna lie. I'm not really like I don't really be paying attention to them big artists.
Nah, like
that's
basically,
I don't
Lil
know.
Pump had a situation where he signed to some record label, whatever the case may be. He was 17 though when he signed the shit. His mom wasn't around nothing, so I guess he signed it by his dolly. And he finessed
No
his
way
way
he read
out.
that shit.
He finessed his way out the contract like, yo, I didn't have parent consent.
Oh really?
Da da da. Boom.
Yeah, smart.
Dubbed the label and then got signed again for more bread. That nigga is nice.
Interesting.
Shit like
He's
that.
sturdy.
Yeah, shit like that.
He's sturdy. Like,
Yeah, I have a feeling he wasn't the one behind that, bro.
he
Yeah,
probably
he
wasn't,
probably had a
but
lawyer.
They
So
got lit.
That shit was a mistake that happened to work in his favor. you
Yeah,
know?
that
somebody
shit
put him
lit.
on.
Exactly.
Somebody put him on afterwards. Definitely.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Shit like that though.
So you're saying like
I
you're not too oh yeah, go ahead.
Nah, you could go.
No, I was gonna say, so you're not too interested in like labels right now. Like you're doing your thing, respect.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider yourself like an underground artist right now?
As of right now, nah. I ain't hearing that. Nah.
I would say like from listening to your music, with like your gritty tone and your lyrics and everything and the shit you're saying, it's definitely like same with Siggy Black, who I know you've been doing tracks with, and Max the Demon. You guys all have that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. Definitely.
It definitely gives like some type of, I don't know, underground's the word, but it's like, I wouldn't say it's family friendly. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Definitely. Like, you feel me? That shit definitely like, it's definitely, you see that shit a lot with this scene. Like, you feel me? But I'm different. I'm way different. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people hear me. I'm way different from these rappers who also doing that gritty voice. Like, we all got that same gritty voice, but it's niggas who really finessing that shit. Like the niggas you named out. You see, like, when you think of gritty, you know them two niggas you just named?
Yeah.
That's who you supposed to, because they do that shit finesse. Niggas who do this gritty shit, and you wouldn't name them, because they ain't doing that shit right.
Yeah.
Feel me? So niggas who doing it right, me, my niggas, two niggas you just name, I get them their respect. They doing that shit right. A lot of other niggas just trying to, because they hear us doing it. But they don't know this shit ain't come from hearing somebody do it. Niggas just did it naturally, and that shit worked for us.
I was gonna ask you when we put like when we first came, cause basically like before you came, we was tuning in, we was watching a lot of your lives and shit like that, and it's like I don't know, like you say all the time, like you different from other rappers, like
I'm
like
not,
you say that shit a lot. Like,
I say it a lot, cause like that shit all in the head. That shit all in my mindset.
What you think differentiates you from like other rappers though, like personally on a personal level though?
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like this shit a gift, bro. I see right through a lot of shit, bro, and it's crazy, cause like the way I think, niggas look at it like, damn, Ron, you a smart nigga, you feel me? But that shit natural to me. Like, I ain't even trying to think, like, little shit like that little saying you just heard, that shit hit you, that shit, you felt that. But that was just regular shit. Like, you feel me? Like, that shit just...
No, I fuck that.
Out of nowhere, like, that's just regular shit, though. That's real shit. Like, this shit just natural. So it's like, I'm different. Like, I know I'm different, but it ain't no really way to explain it. You just got to be around, get next to me.
Random question. How are you in school?
I'm Gucci, bro.
How are your grades?
Basically, I just graduated, bro. Like,
oh, word?
Yeah, that's it. Done with this shit. So now I'm full music.
Yeah.
See, a lot of niggas don't even know that, you feel me? A lot of niggas rapping, they ain't even worry about that school shit. Yeah. But me, that shit just something that I gotta do personally. That's for me.
No, yeah,
graduating
smart,
was definitely getting that shit out the way. I had to do that. For me,
Maury said the same thing.
No other shit.
You said the same thing when he came up here.
And Maury, another one, you feel me? Real, recognize real. Definitely, I got that shit tatted. So that's real. And
the
Maury,
shit that I hated to see, bro, in the comments, like, mad people were giving him love, but some of them were saying, like, nah, you can't be a rapper and fuck with school. Like, that's just not how, like...
I don't really care, because, like, for me, like, this shit ain't... It's all about how you think. Like me, that's another thing that make me different. I never gave a fuck about what nobody say.
Yeah.
So you feel me? All that shit, like that shit, my mind ignore that shit naturally. Like my mind ignore that shit. My mind won't even let that shit stick to me. Hearing that, like what these niggas say, I don't care. That's you. Like you feel me? You feel like you can't be. That's you. I feel like I could, and I'm doing this shit right now, nigga. I just basically finished school and like shit like that, nigga. You go wait till you 30, try to go into high school again. Like you feel me? Trying to do shit that. That's in the long run, I think for shit in the long run, we gotta worry about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas be stuck.
Speaking of the New York scene, like, how do people identify you in your sense? Because I ain't go from when we first seen your stuff, I'm like, yo, nah, he might be Blicky. Like, it's giving Blicky Cho vibes. Like,
I'm from Garvey, you heard? Niggas know that I'm from Garvey, you heard? So niggas know what's up with that, you feel me? But me, I'm M.I.S. Heavy on it. M.I.S. You see me and my niggas. The niggas who rap and represent M.I.S. You see them. Me, Freshy DaGeneral, Chris Elite, us three. We started that shit, kept this shit going. A lot of niggas rapping who around us.
M.I.S. too?
Heavy on it. You feel me? That shit tied. All three of us got that shit tied. So niggas heavy on it. It's a whole lot of more M.I.S. niggas, you feel me? That's really my niggas, you feel me? Shout out all my niggas, they know who they are, but I'm talking about as of now, like representing M.I.S. on a rapping scene that child might see, not who I'm with personally. Me, Freshy DaGeneral, Chris Elite, us three, we got this shit. M.I.S. heavy on it.
Like what does the M.I.S. stand for? Like,
that shit stand for moving silence, you feel me? So that's basically just saying like you just don't let nobody know your next move. Simple as that. It ain't necessarily saying be the quietest nigga in the room, but I'm just saying we don't let niggas know our next move. We just do shit.
I get that vibe from you actually. You seem like a guy like very tactical. Like,
you would never know what I'm
thought
doing.
out.
It's a fact. It's really how you look at shit.
That's another thing. I mean, I feel like comparing us to the other interviews and shit. But one of the things with Maury was he seemed to he didn't want to go out and expose anybody or do any of that beef shit or whatever. He was just kept to himself, and and in terms of like promoting for his songs and shit or market, like he wasn't crazy on social media. Like, are you a bit more reserved? Like you don't
like for me I'm not really like I don't really care about that shit.
Like you keep to yourself.
Yeah, like I only care about what me and my niggas got going on.
Right.
Me and my manager got going on. Shit like that. Music, you feel me? Shit like that. Just regular music shit. All that other shit, like I said, my mind know that shit for me. So, like, I ain't even just basically hear that what you just said. I don't hear that shit.
Speaking about your manager, though, like, I ain't gonna front. That's how we end up linking up with you.
Yeah, shit like that. Definitely.
One, you got super points for that already because a lot of these niggas don't have a good manager.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
a fact.
manager, a good manager. They don't
fact.
have that. They do
It's a
not
fact.
have that. But on that, like, how you end up linking up with your manager? Because
So-
a lot of people ask, like, you know.
Yeah. So basically, how that shit came about, you feel me? Regular shit for me. My manager really like for me a video, like he do videos and shit. You feel me? Niggas know vintage modern for me. He definitely one of the best out here. So like
I
I
saw
said,
that.
definitely I don't give a fuck what
Yeah.
nobody say. You feel me? Before the manager, nigga, I was jacking that in my head for me. Just seeing him do videos for other people, I ain't even give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? He was one of the best niggas out here. So for me, like more or less, nigga, got through Raps and Hustles, got videos shot for me, send me vintage. Got out with vintage. He told me like personally, I don't like this drill music shit, but true. I fuck with it. Like, you feel me? It's just a little different. I fuck with it. So from there, you feel me? Let that shit grow. From there, got on with it. And I just thought to myself, like, instead of going out there looking for a manager who already in that managing business, so they already got something up on you. You feel me? Because they already know something. You don't. You going to somebody with no knowledge on this management shit. You looking for the help from them. I thought, let's make my video, my video man, my manager. And we build this shit together. You feel me? So now it's like, by the time we do get to a point where I want, like how niggas want to get to, we got that bond already. So it's like, you feel me? It's more personal than business. Simple as that. So like me and my manager, niggas go stay in this shit. You feel me? Shit like that. These niggas got managers who could pluck them off 2 seconds because they could go find another artist. For me and my manager, basically go build this shit together. Ain't no just pluck off. Yeah, niggas stuck in this shit. You feel me?
Nah, on a personal level, though, like, I don't know. I keep wanting to ask you, like, I just keep looking and saying, you religious by like any? You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I'm not. None of that
Nah,
shit.
cause it's the bracelets for me. Like,
Oh, nah,
I grew up in
these-
a Caribbean crib. Like, all my beads, bracelets, anything you see me with is blessed
Nah, I'm
to
gonna
the
keep.
T,
I'm
like,
gonna keep it a buck. Like for me, a shorty got this for me. For me, I love her to death. She love me. Simple as that. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You heard? A shorty got this shit for me. I swear to God. I wouldn't even lie to y'all.
Shorty bracelets.
That's a
son.
fact. She. I'm telling you, it's a little protection bracelet. She know for me. I be out here doing shit. That's just how I thought. Like that's
And you
that's
just
how
like,
she
fuck, I
care.
got faith in it.
You feel me? Little shit like that. I wear. You feel me? I ain't gonna say I got mad faith in this shit. Like this gonna protect me, but. I wear. Like,
Super
for me, your girl
special.
get you something 9 times out of 10, you go with that shit.
Yeah, she tell me to protect me. Fuck it.
Shit like that. Fuck
Protect
it.
it.
Fact.
That's how I'm
That's her
feeling.
thought. Fuck it. Feel what I'm saying? Gangster.
Yeah, shouts out to her.
Yeah. It's gangster.
So boom, growing up in Garvey, like, I don't want to act like that because I'm trying to figure out how to word it. But like, how do you feel as an artist growing up in Garvey, knowing like, yo, I Coach lit, Chris lit, like everybody in Garvey is going up one by one right now. Like I ain't gonna front. Like a couple years ago, I dead ass ain't know what Garvey was.
And that's the thing, cause like when I first started rapping, nigga, Garvey wasn't really too. Feel me? We ain't have too many rappers like how you just said, coaching. Like niggas was rapping, but niggas ain't have that big notice. You feel me? Like that. So when I was rapping, niggas wasn't rapping trying to take Garvey clout. We started rapping on our own time. And we wasn't going to the studio with nobody like that. We was going to a studio on our own time, and we started rapping, and we made a name for ourselves. Feel me? And as shit going, as we was going on working, other niggas was working from Garvey, and nigga. For me, shit like that. For me, like, shout out my son Tay627, all the real children from Garvey, right? Yeah. That shit started a lot of shit. That shit fake put Garvey on the map. So ever since then, you feel me? Now you got M.I.S. fake grew into that Garvey cho folk. Like, you feel me? You know, we definitely in tune, you feel me? I ain't go, but more or less, you feel what I'm saying? We started rapping on our own time, man. And now we got niggas who, from Garvey, who niggas fuck with heavy and go work with, you feel me? Shit like that. Definitely. Niggas open doors. That shit Gucci, you feel me? Like, regular shit, like.
Working with niggas, like niggas in Garvey open and shit like that.
Yeah, like definitely, you know, for me, you from Garvey, regardless, like niggas cool, like for me, niggas definitely could work at any time. For me, that shit like that could happen at any time. We just ain't got too many rappers from Garvey, for what I'm saying. Too many niggas right now, definitely. It's a few of us, but niggas paying on a lot, definitely.
I ain't gonna front. Garvey going up right now, like.
Nah, yeah, we niggas made that shit lit. Made that shit.
I ain't gonna front that.
Really been lit.
Yo,
niggas made that shit lit.
Let me ask you a serious question, like on a serious note, because you put up the Tay 267 shit. Like, yo, you understood what that nigga was saying in the song?
Hell yeah, definitely.
Like yo, he ever like
I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
he
I'ma
ever
keep it
sat
a
down
buck,
and
like-
told you what he was saying.
Like it's not even like that, cause me, like I really got a ear for music. It's crazy. I don't miss nothing. I don't miss it. If it was bullshit, it was bullshit. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit ain't bullshit. If you sit there and listen to it, it makes some sense.
Nah, that
It
nigga
makes
talk
sense. It
fast
sound
as
crazy.
shit.
Don't get me wrong, it sound crazy, and that's the reason why that shit got the clout it got.
Nah, but that ass, it was
under
some
that
fire.
shit, if you decide to go in your house and try to sit there and pick out word for word, nigga was talking shit.
Nah,
Gangsta,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna front. He
Yeah.
got some shit, but it's just
Why didn't you understand? I don't know who
no,
he is. He
because like,
mumbles and shit?
no, all jokes aside, like the whole song, I know what he's saying. It's just the chorus, like all the real chose from God. Like that's all I heard. Like,
I feel what you're saying.
Swear
Like,
to God.
I ain't even gonna lie. I for me, I ain't really listened to that shit in a little minute. I wish I did, cause like you feel me, gangsta. If yo, I swear I will say word for word for you, like right now, to for me let you understand. My son's talking shit, but shit like that, gangsta. He definitely shit on that song though.
Nah,
I'm jacking
I ain't
it.
gonna front. That song definitely
he
did.
shit. That shit Panda
That shit
going
had
on.
Garvey jumping. Even the music, you was there for the music video.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I missed that shit.
I ain't gonna front the
Basic.
music
I
video.
always
look
do basic though, like
wacky,
that.
though.
Yeah, they should've.
That shit look
They
wacky.
shit shit like that.
Nah,
Gangsta.
they had
Shout out
Garvey
my
lit for
son,
the night. I ain't
DJ.
gonna front.
Oh, but it's the one where you did the
Could have battle shit, yeah.
Oh, on the
the
live.
live Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
tell us about that, cause that's
Alright,
fire.
So more or less, like, you feel me, that should just be like, that's all freestyle shit. That shit I just play with. Like, when I'm outside with the bros, you feel me, niggas go live, throwing a beat. Yo, wrong, let me hear something. Back on my phone, little shit. I heard, start the live, play the beat. I set it on the live. That shit was active, bro.
People were
Like,
fucking
a
with
couple freestyles I did went a little active on live. Like, you feel me, my 2019 freestyle, for me, that shit started on just a live video. I made it a song because niggas was fucking with it. So that group battle shit came about the same exact way for me. I made it. Niggas just fucking with it, so I made it an official song.
Yeah,
And from
yeah.
there.
So when you're in the studio, are you just putting on a beat in the booth and then you just freestyle like that, or you
I
right
mean,
to it?
like, it depends on how that shit go for me. Sometimes I go to the studio with some songs written. I feel like when you go to the studio with the songs written, 9 times out of 10, those are better songs.
I think so
Because you had the
too.
time to sit and think. But
Yeah, I think so.
But
too.
nowadays it be on some like you don't be having time to be sitting in the crib like writing the whole song. Like 9 times just like yo niggas out to the studio, we out right now. We go to the studio.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
freestyle that shit there. You don't even worry about that shit. For me.
Yeah.
Nah, that's facts. I be on some different shit though. Like recently, what I started doing, I write like half of the song,
And then
And just
punch in
freestyle
the
the
rest,
rest,
right?
like,
yeah, that's smart.
fuck it.
I do that too. I go on with just a start.
write as
Just
much
a
as
little
you
start,
can.
yeah.
Once you get in the studio, just like I got this. We gonna finish it.
Nah,
though.
yeah, that's a
Fuck
fact.
it.
Definitely, I do that sometimes
Why,
too.
but why can't rappers like listen on in their car or like on headphones or some shit, then write to it, and then go to the studio when it's polished?
I mean, certain niggas can, but it's a zone thing. I mean, for me personally,
you're in
it's
the-
a,
it's
it's
the
a
vibe.
zone thing. Like
Yeah, that's a fact.
I could be writing a track today. All jokes aside, I write it. The shit sound lit. Like I'm doing it right. I read that shit tomorrow when I'm not in the mood, and it's just like this sounds stupid.
Yeah, that's
like,
another thing. You let a song sit too long, that shit get whacked.
It sound
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Like you just
So that's
look
why
at it
niggas
like,
get
I'm
that shit
better
That's
down
than
right
this.
away.
I'm better than this.
Yeah, they say like most music is created like spontaneously.
Yeah.
Like you
Now
can't
you
let it
see-
sit very long.
Yeah, you can't, cause that shit get whacked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You
Yeah.
make some fire and you let that shit sit for too long,
It's-
try to reread it.
Mm-hmm.
So now like you see everybody freestyle, niggas going to the stool, you punching that shit, keep every line fresh.
Yeah.
Straight off the head.
It's just I don't know. I feel like when people freestyle like too often, they don't go back to it. And so
Nah,
like
yeah,
you
that's
can
a fact.
freestyle, get your ideas on everything, and it's fire. But then too many artists like just all right, export it. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like they don't actually like
Yeah,
do
like,
it over
do the
again and make it
cleanup.
clean it up.
Yeah, do the cleanup, and that's usually what happens when you in the crib. So that's why the crib songs are usually better. But
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie. The only problem I be having with freestyling is if I gotta perform that shit, I'm gonna embarrass myself. I do not be knowing what I said.
right
I be
after you
saying
never
shit.
know. That's a fact.
Yo, I be saying shit, and I swear to God, niggas be like, yo, perform this shit right now. I'm
Nah,
like,
that shit happen. Shit, perform it. That, double ups, you feel me? You know, for me, just double ups, you forget what you said.
But yo,
Yeah,
my thing
yeah.
is,
Couple seconds out.
you a good performer if you don't know what you said and you still rocking the crowd. You
Nah, yeah,
gotta
that's
let
a
them
fact.
say it. Just point the mic out. Fuck it.
It's a fact.
Fuck
It's a
that
big
shit.
fact.
Have
Shit
you
like that.
performed before?
Nah, I ain't performed yet. You feel me? Definitely
Yeah.
looking forward to, you know, all this
After-
corona shit.
yeah.
That shit stopped a lot of shit, but definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah. There's gonna be some crazy concerts. When all
Yeah,
this shit's
niggas
over.
don't want to see us perform. Our
Yeah.
energy different, bro.
Oh yeah.
Our energy different, bro. Definitely, they ain't really see it because these videos ain't really for me. But
Do you
Performance,
drink, smoke,
crazy.
anything like that?
nah, yeah, I smoke, bro.
Yeah.
I just
I
get
can
high.
see you
I
getting
just get high.
crazy for shows.
Nah, yeah, definitely. My energy deviates. I don't even have to be high or nothing. But that's just
Yeah,
me.
still.
Everybody know. If you know me, you see me in the stool, ad-lib, and I go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My energy there. It don't matter. It just depends on who I'm around. You feel me? My energy there. Gangsta. So I'm definitely looking forward to them shows. We go tee them shits
Yeah.
up. Gangsta.
So how you feel about like working with engineers and shit, like I try to ask artists this, like, how you feel like your relationship with your engineer is, how important is it, shit like that. Like,
I mean, with an engineer, it's not necessarily you gotta have a whole bond with the nigga or relationship. It's just really about communication. That's all it is. You go in there and make a track and you got an engineer who don't talk. So you look at him like, oh damn, this nigga quiet. You leave out mad because the nigga ain't finesse your track. You feel like that shit not even about him. That's about you. You let him do that shit. You left with that track like that. So if you just talk to the nigga, 9 times out of 10, y'all niggas could come together and make some fire.
Do you like it when engineers say like give you tips and shit and say like, nah, do it over again? Like that was weak. And shit.
Definitely, because like, yeah, you can't like, you the rapper, a nigga can't tell you what you like, but he also the engineer. I nigga know what sound right and wrong too. No, and 9 times out of 10, nigga, when you recording that shit through the headphones, so you, like, you feel what I'm saying? And when you hear it all, he still have his headphones and that shit, he hear a little different from what you hear. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, like a trained ear.
Yeah, shit like that. Or sometimes like niggas make a song, and the first time they hear it over, like when the shit done and they want to hear it, they hear that shit on full blast.
Yeah.
Of course it's gonna sound fire on full blast. You don't hear nothing, but
right.
You gotta play that shit on your phone.
Then it starts to sound a little
and
shitty.
hear how somebody would sound if they playing on YouTube, not they speaker. See how it sound. That's how you feel me. See if your shit fire against
I never think of it like that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I just be knocking my shit all the way like,
of
nah,
course,
that shit hard.
that shit go be hard.
We recorded yesterday.
Long as
he
it's
came out
valid,
the booth, fucking turn it up.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
You gotta send that shit to your phone real quick and just play it off your phone volume and see how that shit sound when somebody got their phone to their ear. Cause 9 times out of 10 niggas see that shit.
That's how you're gonna be listening.
Yeah,
phone
or through your TV. Your shit gonna be blasting.
It's not gonna be like this perfect
not all the
studio
time.
speakers
Yeah, not all the
I was
time.
about to say, nah, my TV be knocking.
Nah, yeah, you feel me? But not all the time. You never know. Niggas drop a song
knocking.
Feel me? Shit like that, gangster. You never know though. Definitely.
No, yeah, that's actually a fact though. It's got a lot of the shit you're saying, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I wish artists would know and they don't. That's what you're saying.
And
common sense.
yeah, common sense not common. Like that's what I'm saying. That shit always play wrong, but like it's
No,
really
that's
about
that shit at the same time.
That's
yeah, like
that's the nigga new saying.
it's
I'm
really
gonna
like
use that. I'm gonna
like
put that
me
over
personally, like I just sit back and watch these niggas' mistakes. That's it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I just learn from their mistakes, so I don't have to go do it. I just see everything they doing wrong, what niggas doing right. I pick out what I wanna, for me, take in what I don't.
So
like that.
so for this upcoming year, like, so was 2020 was your best year, right? Like what did you say?
I mean, like if somebody like was to be on the outside looking in, that it'll be like, oh yeah, 2020 is your best year. But me personally, I don't feel like it. Like I don't feel like I have a best year right now. I feel like I'm still working for that. Like this year is the year I want to be my best year.
What do you like? What's the goal for 2021? What do you?
I mean, 2021, I already see. I see that mill. I see FTL hitting that mill.
Yeah, you
just to have that under my belt. You feel me? That's one thing.
Yeah.
I just want to have that little M under my belt.
M.
Other than that, 2020, I just feel like nigga work a little harder. That's it. You feel me? That's just how it is. Like for me, a new year, new shit. So whatever you ain't doing 2020, you gotta do in this year. So, like last year, I was dropping songs. Let's say I dropped a song every month. This time I want to be dropping a song every week. For me, every Friday.
Damn.
A video every Friday. That's the time. I feel like a whole week. It's a long time to get. You should be in the stew.
Yeah.
And you could shoot a video in 7 days. Every 7 days, you could take at least like 3 days, situate a whole new song and shoot a video.
No, that's a fact.
That's a fact. Niggas just ain't trying to.
Some young boy shit.
That's
Yeah,
a fact. though. I'm trying to wild out, bro. Cause once you flood them, like necessarily, it ain't really all about flooding. But once you do flood them, it's impossible for them not to watch. And I ain't flooding them with no garbage.
Right.
So niggas got it to them regardless. And then with the flooding, that come a lot of like variety of music. So now it ain't gonna just be me flooding them with a bunch of dolly tracks. It'll be all type of shit, all type of features, all type of crazy shit. I'm on some crazy shit, bro.
Any guys you're trying to work with that you can
like off the top of the head, it ain't nobody I'm really trying to work with.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm willing to work with a lot of niggas.
One of the things that I would love to see drill artists do is work with guys out of drill. Sometimes not even like, and I'm not even talking about just out of New York or just out of Brooklyn. Like I'm saying out of drill.
Out of drill, like that genre of music. Yeah, I feel niggas just be scared. That's all it is. Once you get stuck on drill and you start making fire songs, like fire drill songs, it's hard for you to find that fire in another flow or another type of music. So it's like, it's all about, you got to build that confidence. That's all it's about. Cause I really realized in this music shit, 9 times out of 10, a song you don't even like, that be the shit that hit.
Yeah.
So it'd be about confidence. You might go in the booth and be like, nah, I don't really like this shit, so I'm gonna get this shit half energy. You just go throw it down. But if you take all the shit you don't like and the shit you not feeling and put the most energy into those,
you never know.
That's where it really be. That should be crazy. I'm telling you, it really be the shit you don't fuck with. But
so, no, that I agree with that. But like what I was getting at too is, would you do a track that like is completely what you're unfamiliar with, like whether it be like some like pop shit or some?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm interested right now. I'm trying to make some drill with rock. Them niggas wild just like us. Why not? Yeah, why not? Them niggas crazy just like us. Niggas be going crazy.
Yeah,
you get the right energy.
Yeah,
like rock with the guitar and you mix it with drill.
Them niggas
and then like
I'm waiting to see drill artists do something different.
It's just cause we in Brooklyn, all these niggas follow us. That's really what it is. Everybody want to drill rap. If we had more niggas doing different shit like rock, we probably be fine. I never saw nobody do nothing else.
Damn, you.
Besides like
some rock shit.
Rapping and singing, it's just those two. I don't see nobody doing no other shit like play an instrument or something. I don't see nobody doing none of that shit. I only see that shit. I only see that shit like going viral on Facebook or something. White person. It's like that. Somebody need to do something crazy for me. One nigga right now like I fuck with Shagula. For me, just cause you said Smooth L, for me, I know he around him. That nigga crazy, he go crazy. He a creative nigga, he way different. For me, and you feel me, he got that little vibe, and a nigga like him, that show that sometimes you don't even gotta be nice. Your character will make somebody sign you. Character good to be on. For me.
I was showing him Shagwala the other day, and I was basically saying like, to me personally, that's the most underrated nigga in New York.
I think you tried to put him in the top 10 video.
I think I did. But it's just cause like, I don't know that nigga. And I'm not even gonna say like he's the nicest nigga in New York.
Yeah,
he's just different. Like,
you
ain't seen no, bro. Come on, bro. That nigga's tatted up, hair different colors, rock star, kicking it, like really waving that shit. Like,
really, I haven't seen it. Well, I think you told me about it, but I
did see it.
Nah, myself go crazy.
Dancing.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
He go crazy.
Yeah. See, definitely. But then it's like. Then that's how you gotta address him. Smooth L Mans. That's the shit that be getting me tight.
Yeah, I feel you. That's a fact. It be like that though, but you know how that go. Like that shit all about long run too. Like now, you know, you got two niggas who really like. When you hear one, you think of the other automatically. When it come to those two niggas, it's always the one that don't got the shine. That's go get it in the long run. All the time. Niggas always realize that shit. It be two niggas rapping. It be the one who got all the shine, and then the one you know who really better than that nigga with the shine. In the future, you know, like that shit, time go, like for me, reveal all that shit. Always, like for all the niggas thinking like not trying to personally speak on them niggas situation, Smooth L, Shagwala, but whoever like Smooth L got it right now, Shagwala underrated. In the long run, you go see. That shit go. Smooth L go calm down. Shagwala shit go up.
We had the same conversation about Chef and Sleepy.
That's what I was gonna
say. That's another prime example. With me personally, I feel like Chef got all the Sleepy way better. Shit like that.
I think Sleepy's way better.
I think shit like that. And now niggas seeing it. You seeing it. You feel me?
I call some beef for what I put about.
Like, for me, not even to speak on them niggas situation, but
how I feel like people gotta learn to differentiate themselves. Like they gotta separate themselves. Because for instance, like boom, think about Baby and Gunna. Niggas used to be like, yo. If you see Baby, you see Gunna.
Yeah,
now look at Gunna, like all single projects, one on all that, like he's doing his thing.
That's a fact.
I be telling these niggas like, yo, sometimes I'm not saying cut your mans off. It's not nothing. You feel me? But you can't depend on another man to carry you.
Yeah, that's a
to
fact.
The top. Like,
definitely.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that's a big fact. I feel that way too. I don't really know niggas. I don't know. Niggas gotta do something with they say.
But I'm saying, like, you doing pretty good, too, because the list of people you be around, if you wanted to, you could have been on some bandwagon shit. You could have been like, yo, bro, I can't get a feature on.
I'm not into none of that shit. I don't really do no features with nobody who ain't come to me first. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. If I came to you, it gotta be like, cause I know I fuck with you, like, and you know I fuck with you. So that's like for my regular niggas, Freshy, Chris. That's it. That's the only niggas I'm coming to. Like, yo, Stuart, hop on it. For any other nigga, I don't give a fuck who you are. You gotta let me know, like, yo, bro, I'm trying to work. I'm gonna come work. I ain't saying I won't do a feature, but you gotta reach out first just to show me that you fuck with me. Yeah. It ain't gonna be on no me hitting you. So now I look like
I don't know how I feel about that.
You heavy on reassurance. Like even when you said that about like the labels, like they gotta hit.
Yeah.
Cause like it's really about like not necessarily saying need, but somebody gotta need something from you before you need something from them. Cause if you just need something from them, that make you like a liability. Yeah, they got all the leverage. You feel me? So it's like that shit don't really work with me. Like you gotta need something from me to where even if like you go that little extra inch to get what you gotta get from me. Same way I'll go the extra inch to get what I gotta get from you. Shit like that.
No, that's a good point. I just hope like I don't know what artists you're referring to, but I just hope they aren't waiting for guys like you to reach out to them. Nothing will ever come of it.
Like, that's a fact. For me, just communication. Right. Company for me. Whoever niggas got around them. if niggas got a nigga like me around them, 9 times out of 10 niggas on the right track. I be talking that knowledge shit. Niggas, wrong, you annoying, but I be talking that shit. It be facts though.
Yeah.
I'm a long run nigga. You go see in the long run. Simple as that. I be talking my shit.
common
But if you
sense,
around me, yeah, I be putting niggas on to some shit. You feel me? I be chilling. I really be knowing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be knowing.
In your group, are you the guy who like talks sense into everybody? Tells them about
Yeah,
the
not
long
necessarily. I
run?
ain't gonna act like I'm the godfather of the gang, but I'm just saying, like 9 times out of 10, you hear some shit like.
Like you're level-headed.
Yeah, like simple as that. Like for me, if you around me 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be talking to you about some real shit. At least one time. That's all it's about. Niggas be having the wrong company around them. You like, you feel me? You be having rappers who hang around a bunch of non-rapping niggas who talking that rapping shit around you. Then, like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why niggas be sleeping. Wrong company. You gotta be around a bunch of rapping niggas who talking that rapping shit at all times to keep that on your head. You around a bunch of niggas who not even interested in rapping themselves. All they interested is you rapping so they could be in a video. Or you mention their name in your rap or something. Shit like that. Niggas just company, fact.
I was dead gonna ask you that too. Being around all these rappers, like, did any of them influence you to start rapping? Like, how you started rapping?
Alright, so that shit crazy. I'm gonna tell you a story from the whole story. Middle school, you feel me? I keep it a buck. Middle school. It's when, like, for me, I fake just got this little M.I.S shit going for me. Started over my niggas. My son Freshy, he came to school. Nigga had a song with his cousin or whatever, for me. His name was some other shit back then, you feel me? Little, But nigga had a song. He came to school. You know, when you in middle school, nigga, you got a song. That's active. You feel me? That's sturdy. For me, ain't nobody have no song. Who the fuck? Where you could really go on your phone, look a nigga up and hear him, and he's sitting right here. Ain't nobody have no song. So for me, when he got, I'm like, nah, like, that shit fire. I told Freshy because that was my man. You feel me? Been my man. You feel me? So I told him, like, I'm trying to get in the stool. Like, bro, I'm trying to rap. He like, let me hear something. At that lunch table, we freestyle something. He heard it. And out of nowhere, me naturally, that was just my first song was a drill song. I don't know why he wasn't making drill songs. He was making little drip music, that trap music. My first song was just a drill song at a lunch table off a hand beat, and it was drill. I don't know why. It's probably because the niggas I was listening to, like, I'm in for Young Pappy, Montana 300. I listened to niggas like that. I wasn't really into no bullshit. I was rapping. Not saying they, but other niggas was into that shit. I was like Chief Keef. I wasn't into none of that whack shit. All that shit that got the most views, and those the niggas who, I wasn't into none of that. I was into the niggas who was low key, but they was talking that shit. Young Pappy, Montana 300, talking that shit. Energy, deviant, and that's where my energy come from me, niggas like him. But more or less, you feel me? My son started rapping. I told him, get me in the stool. Simple. I knew Fresh was gonna do it. Definitely, my son got me in the stool. He got me in the studio. We made our first track. For me, I never forget that shit. We made our first track. I got him on that drill time, and he got me. Mine changed our name. Like, nigga, I'm M.I.S wrong. I don't give a fuck. I was M.I.S wrong. You feel me? Nigga, after a while, that DaGeneral shit came after. You feel me? The nigga name was DMP Freshy. Niggas don't know that. DMP, Dope Money Production. You feel me? DMP Freshy. I swear. He changed his shit. Then my son Chris, you feel me? I've been a gang, been a guy. But that was more some street shit, not school shit. For me, Chris was more. For me, more or less, my son Chris came home. Got out of jail. He see what me and Fresh was doing. We was doing little shit. SoundCloud. Nothing crazy. No YouTube. Just search SoundCloud songs. But the bros knew about it, and they knew we was doing some shit. Like, niggas was fake fire. You feel me? So when Chris came on, me like, y'all niggas rapping. What's the word? Like, nigga, I'm trying to rap too. I heard me and Chris, we hit the stool. I never forget. We went to what? Coney Island, Dolly. Me and him went. Dolly went to the stool. We made 2 songs, Mental Society. If you a real fan, you know that song definitely. But Mental Society, that was me and Chris' first song. So at that point, I had a track with Chris, had a track with Freshy. All niggas had to do was bring it all together. We made that first one big 3 songs, Me The Breesh. That was like my first big views ever, my first 100K.
Wow.
Ever.
How early on in like since you went to that first studio session, how long
like
after
the time? It's been
did
like
you get that 100K?
Like probably in like a year or 2. A year. Like a year, definitely. Yeah. Like soon I ain't gonna lie.
It's crazy.
It's
you don't
crazy.
Get 100K in
you
one
don't
year.
get it because like we wasn't really like on YouTube. We didn't really have too many songs. We had about before that 100K for some of the beat. We had about like 2-3 songs out.
Yeah.
What you was dropping them on? Y'all private?
First it was like SoundCloud. Then we was dropping. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas fuck with affiliated films heavy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like he was fucking with niggas before all this extra shit. Before a lot of these niggas was even rapping. It wasn't even niggas rapping really. I ain't even gonna say the names because them names don't really matter who was rapping, but niggas wasn't even really rapping. It was no competition, so that's probably why it was a little easier. Then all these niggas started rapping, you know, shit transferred from affiliate to Rap to Husband. Rap to Husband holding that platform right now, you feel me? You got that platform, so now shit got a little tricky. And that's what I was saying back then with views, like when niggas hit that first 100K, that shit was lit. Then you got all these other niggas who started rapping, they hit 100K, and I was like, damn. Now you saying with these niggas, you the same again. You ain't different because all y'all niggas got 100K.
Yeah.
So now you got to get 500K. Then you hit 500. That shit lit. Then somebody else hit 500. Now the 500K, look, nah, I got to get a mil. I bet when I hit this M, that shit will be.
But you don't like the competitive nature of like the rap industry right now?
I like that shit, but it ain't how it used to be. Like me, I'm a young ass nigga. I ain't gonna act like I'm an old school nigga who know all the old school history. But I wish I was in that generation because niggas really rapping about more shit. Competitions, way more rap battles, shit like that. Niggas don't do that shit no more. These niggas don't want to rap. These niggas talking bullshit.
Yeah.
And even if it is rap beef, it's just suck my dick. UK. It ain't no real rap. Niggas don't know how to diss somebody without even saying their name, some slick shit. But everybody know who you talking about, shit like that.
Give me perfect example, Dirk. Nearly every one of Dirk's tracks is a diss track. Niggas don't know that.
Yeah, right.
NBA Youngboy. Every single track he drop is a diss track. Niggas don't know that.
I didn't know.
And another thing with that shit, with diss tracks, is like when you got niggas like you talking about Dirk and shit. When niggas do a diss track, it's like a little science to this shit. You make that shit fun. So if you make a diss track fun, you could disrespect somebody, and if you say it in a funny way, the seriousness won't be there. So now you got niggas' moms and grandmoms singing a song, and they don't even know what they saying. It ain't that serious too much. It ain't that serious to them because you just play with it. So it's about what you do to it. If you make that shit serious, that's what happened with this drill shit. Niggas make that shit serious. You got suck my, like, you feel me? Niggas don't know how to diss a nigga smoothly where everybody ain't even catching on. Only the person who really knows what's going on catching on. And that's the shit that hit more. When only you know who you talking. That's the shit that hit more.
Like, can I tell you something? So what comes to my mind is Coach's Hitless. Like, I'm such a big fan of him.
Yeah,
and I like really like the flows and everything on that song.
Oh, yeah, shout out, bro.
But
definitely.
I have like a problem singing it because I feel like I don't know these people who he's like dissing on the song. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, I definitely.
So I think as a fan, just like an outsider, it makes it a little bit hard for me to even like sing the song or like the song as hard as it is and as big of a fan as
Nah, I feel what you're saying.
I feel like Dirk, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, so
nah, yeah, see,
no
you already catch on. Yeah, so you don't, for me, I feel like with that shit all about really like popularity. Like for me, once you get to that point when it's like really hit them numbers, niggas don't even care about what you saying. 9 times out of 10, the niggas he dissing, if you sing that shit in front of them, they probably won't make it. Cause they know you don't really know what you saying. They know you don't really, like, you feel me? It depends on whoever around you, feel me? It depends on who you worried about. You feel what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, niggas understand that because you got ops that probably sing Hitless. It ain't that serious. Yeah. This niggas he dissed that sing that shit.
Right.
Singing their own name. So I know you ain't worried. Them niggas talking about that. They don't care.
Interesting, really.
You can't care but so much if they don't care.
If they're singing along to it.
So yeah, how much can you care? For me, them niggas don't care.
Cause I know them Chicago niggas be bumping Dirk, nigga. That
Yeah,
he dissing,
come on now.
bumping the same shit. Sometimes that shit even go over their head what he just said. Like, and he's really talking
That's a
that
fact.
shit. Like,
Definitely.
Damn, that's weird.
Yeah, it's just once you hit that point, like once that shit hit that point where it's like, alright, fuck it. This shit ain't even no big diss. It's a big song. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't no big diss. It's a big song. Once you hit that point, fuck that shit.
yeah.
Shit ain't
But
too
like
serious.
how you said earlier, it's the creativity to it. Cause it's one thing to subtly diss a nigga and it's like, alright, cool. Give him that. Yo, that was a good one. Alright, I'm gonna come back with some other shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then it's one thing to just tell a nigga like, yo, like, da-da-da, suck it. And it's like, all right, bro, I'm
You
not even
went too
paying you
far
no
because
mind,
now niggas don't want to rap with you no more.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get out with you. You feel me? That's when niggas ruin that shit. Now,
That's when niggas ruin
it's
the
no
fun of
even
it.
point of rapping that shit if you go.
But nah, like, I don't know. I feel like this generation is weird as shit. Cause like, you ever heard the saying like, yo, the streets ain't fun no more? Like, shit used to be fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it was crazy, but it was fun. Like,
Nah, yeah, definitely. Like, as
this
time
shit
go on,
nowadays
this shit just get worse and worse.
yeah, nowadays it's just like, I don't even want to play with y'all niggas. Cause I play with you. You take me for a fool and your man try to play with me. I ain't even doing that.
Nah, yeah, that's a
I
fact.
ain't even
Definitely, this
starting
shit. This
Like,
shit got
it's actually,
crazy.
like they mean it when they say it now. Like,
Yeah,
like at a time
it
it was
just
kind of
like-
like almost like playful. Almost
Yeah,
like
at
you're
the
fucking with
beginning
the
it was like, I see him, we cook him, slap him up.
Yeah.
It's mad funny. Me and my man joke about it.
It's-
Now
yeah.
niggas take that. They not taking that on the hop no more. Like niggas is really dead serious. Like
Nah, yeah, it's really, that shit really became like, it's all about now. Like niggas just feel like they got points to prove. That's
Yeah.
really all that shit is. Like everybody just feel like they gotta go to the most extreme. You can't disrespect a nigga regularly no more. You gotta do way more to really make
to
it.
show, like,
just to
power.
show, yeah, just to, feel me? That shit, that's really what's all that about. Like, you feel me? Shit ain't about nah. Niggas just be trying to do too much.
even now, I find
Prove a
that
point.
shit so
Yeah, that's it.
whack. Like, bro,
Facts.
I don't got no point to prove. For niggas who know me, if you know me, you know what it is. Like,
Yeah, that's a fact.
bro, I got enough stripes to be like, yo, I'm like that. I don't gotta say.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Like, you feel me? You know, that's regular shit though.
But that's what gets me excited about a lot of rappers nowadays. It's like, bro, you want to be tough so bad, and it's like, if I'm standing next to you, you're not gonna say the same thing.
Nah, yeah, 9 times out of 10, that shit always go that way. Cause like, you feel me? Like, just said it, niggas just feel like they got a point to prove. I don't know who they trying to prove it to.
To who?
But
to the fucking fans that niggas don't fucking
niggas
know.
got that point to
Probably.
prove. So,
Bro,
what I'm
I don't give a
saying?
fuck
No,
about
as you shouldn't.
Nobody behind.
So let me ask
the
then.
camera.
And so say like after this interview, we get comments like, "Yo, Kwani's not tough. He's not from he's not the streets. All this shit." How are you
And
gonna
you don't
take
know
that?
me. You don't know me.
Yeah, like,
If you know me, you
But
know what it is.
Will you get offended or no?
No, because you don't know me. If
How
you
about
know
you?
me, you
like,
know I'm tough.
for me, my mind ignore that shit. For me, I don't even got to.
Yeah,
I don't even
you
gotta
should.
do that. My mind ignore that shit for me.
You pay no mind to that
Yeah,
stuff?
like I basically ain't even hear that shit. Like I don't know why my mind just ignoring me. Like you just asked me that shit, I ain't even hear that shit.
Good
Like,
shit.
Like I ain't even
No
just hear, my
point to
mind ain't hear
prove.
that shit. Like
No point to prove. That's how you gotta be.
at all.
And that's why like this shit's so fucked up now, bro. Because everybody want to be that tough nigga. They want to be that nigga.
And
that
9 times
niggas
out
look
of
at.
10, though, for me, the niggas who they trying to prove a point to, trying to prove a point to somebody else too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that shit just an ongoing cycle. That's why this shit ain't go stop.
Keeps going and going and
Yeah.
going.
It's always like that.
How do you think what would break the cycle of people needing
Niggas gotta
to prove themselves?
Niggas gotta understand tough people don't want to be tough. Like you really like. They have to have a mental awakening. Like yo, alright, cool. I see him. He tough, bro. What that nigga went through to be tough. Like a lot of people that I personally know that's really tough, really like that. They are nice people, like genuine people
Yeah, 'cause it's
that
like-
got slammed, and it's like, yo, I can't do it no more.
It's
But-
cause you know why? It's cause like that shit like niggas brainwashed into thinking like you gotta be from like the hood or the streets to be tough. I mean that shit not even like that. You got niggas that's like in the military, like Navy SEAL. These white
That's a
people who
fact.
come from
Yeah,
good
yeah,
families,
yeah.
these niggas will kill you.
Nah, these niggas is tough.
These
Oh
niggas
my
is
gosh.
tough.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah.
these hood
Tough.
niggas that come from shit. That shit not even bad. Niggas just think it's bad. These situations don't even be too bad. Not saying niggas don't go through shit. Don't get me wrong. Everybody go through shit. Everybody got feelings, but to the extent is how it go on like your life. So like you could go through a problem, and another person could go through the exact same problem, but it might not hurt them as much as it hurt you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about your circumstances, what you got going around you, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Cause niggas ain't really tough.
Yeah, I respect
Yeah, that shit.
that.
Niggas ain't really tough.
Niggas ain't really.
Facts. Leave it at
I
that.
look at that shit all the time. Niggas ain't.
That's what I always say. As
You
bad
just
as
gotta be true with yourself. That's
yeah,
what it's about.
yeah. Like as
Like-
bad as someone might have it, like there's people who have it worse.
Yeah,
You know
all
what
the
I mean?
time. Like it's always, you feel me? Every time.
I say that all the time. I'll be like, I really tell people this on a daily. Like, yo, bro, like, you worried about whatever. At least you don't gotta wake up thinking, yo, my crib is gonna get blown up. Today.
Yeah, like
There's
little
people
shit like
that
that.
really wake up. Like, not even like that's some real shit. Like,
Are you joking when you say that?
I'm dead ass.
There's people who go through
I'm
shit
dead ass.
and they'll sit there and
you're
stress
right.
themselves out
I'm
OD,
deadass,
be in their
bro.
room crying, then could go to sleep after. There's
Yeah.
niggas who stressing through shit and can't even sleep after. Niggas stuck in that situation where you gotta face that shit. Like you feel
real.
Nigga, you could eat your pain away. You could sleep your pain away. You could
Yeah.
go smoke your pain away. There's niggas who can't even do that.
No, yeah.
You could walk your pain. You could walk around the corner, go to the store just to get some fresh air. There's niggas who can't even do that.
Yeah.
Niggas stuck in a box facing problems.
So-
Mind problems. Fuck.
That's what. So a lot of people think with this, like the Otherside podcast, they think it's like the other side, meaning like I'm from the other side of
Yeah,
Quan,
I feel
just like that. What it actually is meant to be is like all these guys who look super tough on the surface, intimidating as shit. Like I'm
Yeah,
sure
then you get
people
into that
have
real
ideas
thing.
of who you are.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But we'd rather someone from my perspective, someone from his, sit down with anybody, whoever they may be, and get to know the other side of them. That's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
a
where
fact.
it came
That's
from.
a fact.
So like I've been surprised thus far with some of the guys we've interviewed. So nice. Like
yeah, it's always like that.
So
You
nice,
feel what I'm
bro.
saying? It's always because it's like right now, like this rapping shit ain't like that's what I'm saying. I wish I was like in a generation where this shit was for real. This shit was serious. Like this rap shit was serious. Like you feel now this shit is like this shit is comedy.
dude, like
This shit is jokes.
yeah, like I mean we haven't interviewed that many people, so I don't want to put anyone on blast, but like we've loved everyone we've interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
But what I would say is like the shit that they were even saying in the chair was like so like from the heart and everything. But when you would hear their tracks or when they would go in the booth, they're saying completely 180, and it's
And
like, why are you saying that?
It's cause
shit
it's
when
really
you're saying
cause
that?
like it's basically like it's like marketing. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
I
you got
agree.
these white people who will sell you some shit they'll never use in their life.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? These white people promote shit they never use in their life, shit like that. And it's like it's not really for them. It's for yo ass, the dumb ass listening to it. So you feel me? So these niggas ain't making music for them to represent their life. Like some niggas do, you feel me? You know what I mean? But niggas is making music for y'all niggas.
Sells.
Y'all like that drill shit. So why you mad? That's why you gotta know the niggas who first start rapping and go straight to drill.
I agree.
I don't know. I be tight when he say that shit because it's just like, yo, bro, like there's certain people like real life. Like,
Some, of course.
Yeah,
somebody,
don't get it
some of
fucked
these
up. That's
niggas
a
is
fact.
some of these niggas is really like using music to vent. Like niggas go to the studio and
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a definitely.
You just have
fact.
to be able to differentiate who can.
That's
who
a fact.
is,
like 9
art
times
and
out of
who's
10,
not.
this shit is for y'all niggas ears. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying niggas ain't outside, niggas. You feel me? Cause it's like it ain't. You can't lie about so much. That shit start sounding obvious. So you feel what I'm saying? Niggas is rapping about real shit, but they ain't rapping about it because they feel like have to. Niggas rapping about it because they doing it for y'all. They don't have to do it. They just doing this shit because they know that's what's gonna get the most. Cause this niggas like you feel me? Like a nigga like my son Maury for me. I already brought him up for me. I'm fucking with my son Maury heavy. He got that.
He was a great
and
fucking
I
guy.
Pete like for me personally looking at Maury, that nigga when he do drill tracks, that shit fire or whatever. But when he do like a singing track for sure, that shit fire. That shit fire. And he don't even know that. But I know why he doing his drill because that's what get the most views. His singing track probably ain't even getting no views because these dumb niggas ain't. Well, I don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? He already built up a audience that's known for drill. So when you try to switch it, that shit. They not tuning in, so that shit break your confidence a little bit. It's like, damn, I'm not.
That's what I've always said.
I'm going back to drill. Yeah, that's what. Hey, you make a nigga stay with drill. I'm going back to drill. Y'all niggas ain't showing me no support. But that's what I say. You gotta build up confidence. So if you drop a song that ain't getting no view, you gotta keep doing that shit. You make an audience. You build the audience the same way you built that drill shit. You feel me? Cause your first drill song ain't gonna get that many views.
I don't know. Like I be a little iffy on shit like that too, cause the main artists like I be fucking with, they don't be having that shit. For instance, like Herb. Niggas say Herb off B all the time. Herb only could do drill tracks. He do whatever the fuck he want.
Herb one of my favorite.
He rap how he want. Like A Boogie, I fuck with A Boogie. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like A Boogie not my favorite artist, but that's the most respected artist. Like out of anybody, if I like could talk to, I would want to talk to A Boogie because yo, bro, that nigga is dead ass. Like he really be making it clear. Like yo, bro, what I do is not for y'all. Every tape he dropped is different, and people be like, yo, we missed the old artist. We missed the. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm trying new shit, and y'all gonna tune in if y'all my
That's
fans.
what you gotta do. That's what I'm saying.
what-
Like you feel me? You gotta build that confidence. You feel me? Like I said, your first drill song 9 times out of 10 didn't get that many views. You had to make that shit. You had to keep giving them drill songs for them to really like that. You gotta make somebody like that shit.
So let me ask. So if you have a song that does like wildly better than everything else, like it hits 2 mil or some shit. Your next song, aren't you gonna try and be whatever about that song took off? I feel like just naturally you're gonna want to try
should stay on that track
and replicate it some way.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying.
I think I'm weird then.
You wouldn't do that?
Oh, you
I
don't?
had niggas in the
You sure you wouldn't do that though?
I swear to God,
that's smart though. That's
I
smart.
drop a song like Whoopty, that ass something like that, and then the next day, boom, drop some shit with Marshmello. Like, hold on, y'all niggas
shit
gotta
like
tune in.
That's what you gotta do though,
Y'all
cause
niggas
that
gotta tune in.
show like you feel me, like you could do different shit like that, cause everybody already expecting you to do something.
But here's what I'll say.
That blue.
CJ, you know CJ Whoopty?
Yeah.
I fuck
definitely
with him
heard
a
the
lot,
song.
and I'm really like highly anticipating his next track. I want it to be something like Whoopty. I don't want him to do some fucking heavy drill. You know what I mean? I don't want him to do something that
should like it could work in your favor, and then it can't. That should knock your whole shit off. You just had it, and then you throw some shit trying to switch it, and that shit'll fuck yo. Now I'm gonna fuck with you no more.
When you look at it like that, then it's like you really don't fuck with CJ. You fuck with Whoopty,
and that's what it be.
Like Designer. I gotta keep bringing the nigga up because the nigga is weird because he's actually a 2-hit wonder, not a 1-hit 2.
Yeah, fact.
The nigga dropped Panda hard. We all fucked with Panda. Then he dropped Timmy Turner, but Timmy Turner wasn't like Panda.
Yeah,
it was just hard. Like it's
shit
like
that.
nah, the nigga did it, and then he just did some other shit. I don't know.
That's that industry shit fucked him up. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit fucked him up. But that's what I'm saying. Like people like that, I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, bro. Like even me now as an artist, like when I rap, if you ever really sit there and listen to any of my tracks, it's never the same flow through the whole track. Like I try my hardest. Like yo, I did this for this verse. I'm switching the next verse. Like I want to try something.
And
smart. My man's gonna tell me like, yo, you see that flow that you had on this? keep that shit. You
Yeah,
like,
shit
boom,
like
boom,
that.
and then
So,
switch it on them again, nigga.
like, yeah, like,
Come on.
for me, like, that shit fake remind me of my manager. My son 6. He on that time, you feel me?
Them
I could be
ways.
doing mad different flows, but you fuck with one, yo, keep that flow real quick. Just keep that just a little bit more, and then you can switch it.
Yeah, keep it
shit
and
like that.
switch it.
Yeah, like shit like that.
That's how you gotta do it, bro.
And like that should go to company. Like niggas don't even got friends like that. It's niggas who just sit in the booth smack while you recording.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't go.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking
So
Like,
it's about company, bro.
matter of fact, there's one of my engineers now. He'll tell you,
See,
like,
shit like that.
I'm dead ass one of them niggas. I go to the stoop, I'm a dolly, bro. Like, you gotta understand, like, I'm not down for niggas to just be sitting here chilling, cool. Like, don't get me wrong, that's cool. If it's a vibe, it's a vibe. But I really work. Like, anything I do, I take it serious. Like,
shit like that.
So if
That's
I'm
how
in
you
the
should be.
booth, and all my mans on that timing, gangsta, y'all niggas not even here. Me and the engineer now. Now you, if they not doing it, now you gotta tell me like, yo,
Yeah,
do this,
shit
do
like
that.
that. See,
I'm
that's
heavy on communication.
Strong mind. For me, shit like that. That's good. For me, a lot of niggas don't have that.
I like actually like what I would and I would prefer to artists, and I'm interested to see what you do. Is I like an intimate relationship between like the engineer, the artist, and a couple of guys like a manager or a friend who like really will give like good input.
Yeah,
But I don't like 20 people and one guy in the booth because I feel like no one like you're not paying too much attention.
Yeah, and that shit fake.
So when you record a studio, what are you trying to like?
So
you
like
bring a big crowd.
when I record, like 9 times out of 10, yeah, I'm with a couple niggas. I ain't gonna lie, but for me, my niggas be in tune, like definitely, cause you know. That's what they like. For me, they definitely be
They're
in
paying
tune.
attention.
But
and
you know,
helping and shit.
sometimes it be times like nigga, you could be in the studio making something, and you look around the room and everybody ain't up like how you want them to be. Everybody ain't up screaming, nah, you shit. If everybody ain't doing that shit fake knock your confidence down. Like
No,
you
that's
feel
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? That shit'll make you feel like what you saying whack. It ain't whack. Don't get it wrong. It probably ain't whack, but it'll make you think that. That should definitely play a role, like what niggas doing in the studio with you. So you gotta bring the right niggas around. Cause when you got niggas that's really in it and like really energized with you and they gassing you up, like put that little battery in your back, that shit work in your favor definitely in the studio. That shit give you the most energy in the world. And now you feel like you can't let them down. Like you gotta finesse this. And you even feel comfortable making mistakes and redoing it because you know they fucking with it.
Yeah.
But if you got a couple people who just no energy, dead, just laying down, you look around. It's like, damn, you probably think they ain't fucking with it, so now you mess up. That shit fuck y'all. Man, turn this up. I don't want to do this no more. You looking for the track to get them up. It ain't even about that.
Yeah.
I feel like your mind is so strong though, cause like
That's a fact.
the cocky nigga in me. Cause I'm not really all that cocky, but the cocky nigga in me, I see niggas not. I'm like, yo, fuck it. We gotta turn it up. We heating up in here.
Gangsta.
Somebody gonna jump. Somebody gonna hit something.
Nah,
like,
see shit like that.
Yo,
That's how
bar
it be.
niggas, bow,
And niggas
all
be
that.
needing that. It ain't really about cockiness. It's just self-confidence. Simple,
yeah,
nigga.
but that's why I said. That's why
Yeah.
I personally don't feel like I'm really cocky, because me personally, like, boom, this is probably off topic, but I seen it. Like Mike Tyson was doing some interview, and they was like, yo, like, why you think you won all them fights? He like, cause when I went to fight, I knew I was gonna beat the nigga before I got in the ring.
Yeah.
And that's how it be.
Like,
Definitely, you
that's
gotta
how
be
I
like that.
think about life. Like, anything I think I'm gonna do it. Like, even when we started this shit, I asked him, he was skeptical. I'm like, yo, bro, it's gonna kick. I'm on it. It's gonna kick.
Shit like that. That's how you
that's
gotta
how
be.
I'm feeling.
Definitely, a lot of niggas ain't got that. They
That's
ain't
how
got
I'm
that
feeling.
strong mind. They don't got that confidence in themselves. Like, if you don't got that, that shit fuck you up a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Self-confidence, man, important. I ain't gonna front.
Do you think that's like the whole like narcissism thing, which I think both of us have a little bit of, but it's like, do you ever think it's too far where like
You're a narcissist.
I
Like,
am,
explain that
I
more.
am.
You're a narcissist. You're different.
I think at a point it's good though, because like mad people are just like, they're just like average and they don't have any big aspirations and shit. But there's also people who are just like annoying, who like think that like
Nah,
they're
but
fucking kings. and shit.
Explain, like, for the camera, all of that, what a narcissist is, because a lot of people that don't know.
Oh, it's-
I just found out what that word was like this year.
Yeah,
It's just somebody who just thinks like mad highly of themselves, like
Yeah,
they're
yeah, I
better than
feel you.
everybody, or
Yeah, I figured that.
more
Shit like
able
that.
and shit.
Yeah.
So it's good to a point, and then you just like, it's just not even realistic. But it's good to be.
I mean, it's good. It's definitely good, but it just like limits to that shit. It depends like how much a nigga confident in himself. Like,
and how much of his
you know how that
actually
be.
warranted.
Yeah, like sometimes you gotta humble yourself. That's just natural. Like you got to, and then you got people just way too humble. Like
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
I find myself in that little. People tell me all the time, you way too humble. You way too humble. Like sometimes you gotta move like you somebody. That's the only way you go portray being somebody.
Yeah.
Like if you way too humble, it's like niggas take that shit for granted. It ain't like back then. That shit don't mean nothing no more. That shit.
How do you
nothing.
feel about portraying yourself as like a celebrity, like dripped out,
That shit OD. That shit. I mean,
like not treating
it
people
depends
like
because you
people?
can't. Don't like one thing I'm gonna say. don't portray somebody you not. Like on that type of note, like you don't try to like you flashing mad money, you don't got no money. That shit don't work out in the long run. That shit always backfire. So definitely not. But on some like you feel me, like how you portray yourself to people like for first times and shit like that shit gotta be strong. Definitely the people who don't even get the chance to meet and talk with me personally. It's people who just watch this shit through a camera all day, every day. They only know me through a camera. So you gotta portray yourself some type of way, because that's the only message they getting. So that shit gotta be strong. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely. You see his video.
When you see his video,
like, yo, this shit really like, made to hit somebody. And he hitting like bulletproof shit and shit. But
and it's just going right through it.
Bro, he's shooting army piercing and incendiary bullets that's blowing up.
He got videos of him just shooting tanks with different guns, trying to see what pierce it. Nigga shooting through them shits with snipers, all type. Like he is.
Yeah,
nice.
He always start 22 up 9.
22 9.
The last
40,
one,
45.
50 BMG always hit shit.
He tests it with different bullets and then goes up to and the Rhino's the big one.
No.
The Rhino a little revolver, but it got the nose cut off, so it don't got kickback up.
He shows special guns, like tactical guns that you could flip out that look like a suitcase. Like he is nice, and then he show you different bullets, like green.
Nah, yeah, he be having mad shit.
Shit is fire.
That shit definitely tune you
Demolition Ranch.
Definitely tune you in.
I don't know.
Yo, I swear to God, my YouTube history, you got Demolition Ranch.
Yeah.
That shit is 30.
It's a fact.
You know too much about guns, bro. It worries me.
And it's sad. That should teach you everything.
That should teach you everything, bro. Like, but bro, my thing is that I don't know, something about me. Like, I'm infatuated with knowing something about everything. Like, I don't care what it is. I want to know about it. Like, it just happened that I got so much information about guns, but like, bro, anything you can name, I think I know something about it.
Like fucking anime cartoons.
Like anime, I know it's mad shit about. Even trees, nigga, I can name 3 different types of trees off the top. A lot of niggas don't even know it's one type of tree.
That shit, the anime shit, like
me personally,
Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, Dragon Ball.
I'm not into I'm not into cartoons. I'm into like. I watch like nature shit, crazy.
Aside of
like
music,
that.
aside of
I
music,
fuck with nature shit hard.
What do you mean by that?
Like nature video, like documentaries about animals and shit.
Oh, word.
I watch crazy shit. Like I watch crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, aside from music, like what do you, what do you like? You know what I mean? What do you do with your passions and shit?
Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm into all type of shit. But like
nature.
I ain't gonna say and try to act like I'm for me. Like I got all type of thing, but I be doing like. I'm into shit like art. I ain't gonna front for art. I'm telling you, bro. I like when I was in school though.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, you feel me? I don't got the time to do that shit now, but I'm saying all music, little shit that I was into, like a little strong next to this music shit, little shit like that, bro. Other than that, like
what type of
watching
art?
Weird shit like that, like nah, just regular drawing and shit. But that's what I was doing. But I'm talking about like as far as right now. No, really. Yeah, I just tune into all crazy shit.
I know how you feel though.
Yeah, look, boom. You know, I know.
Boom. What's the time? I ain't go front like. For those who don't know, I got locked up before, whatever the case may be. But I was in youth court. So you ever seen youth court? Like it be the kids doing this shit.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, that was the funniest shit of my life. Like, bro, you charged me some shit.
Yeah. So you gotta be mad.
The lawyer girl was like, yo, so like, just tell me like what you do in your crib and shit, so I could bring it up. So I'm thinking she gonna say it's smooth. So we get to the podium shit. So she talking. She like, yeah. And he cleans the cat litter box at home.
Yeah, it'd be like shit like that. Shit like that. And you said that shit earlier, bro. It'd be like that. Niggas would be boom, 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 and they rise. Them niggas be calm, bro.
Yeah, niggas be chilling, bro. Out the courtroom for laughing, son. He was weak. He like, yo, this nigga got these charges. He cleaned the cat litter box.
I never clean no cat litter. I ain't go front. That shit off limits. But like, I'm into all crazy shit like that. Like I be watching all type of wacky shit. You feel me?
Do you feel like a bit like hesitant or a bit like embarrassed almost to say shit like that because it takes away from like the rapper toughness and everything?
Not necessarily, because like you feel me, like the same way I can name some shit that's like some shit I do that's sweet, and so I can name some shit I do that's opposite. So you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that shit don't really mean nothing to me. That shit just for me like that.
I don't know. On that topic though, I see what you trying to get, cause I'm like that, but.
I wish people would show their softer side more.
It's about niggas be trying to hide it. That's where it really thing. And when you try to hide that shit, fuck you up. Cause then when you get caught.
Because when you were talking about art, it's like you didn't want to say it. You were
nah. It wasn't really that. I was just trying to think of like what I could say, because I didn't really want to just say art. Then like how you asked me what type of art, and I was like, I
Yeah.
just draw. Like, I ain't want to say
finger
art,
painting
like,
or
it's, like I'm
something.
into art, but
Yeah.
I be drawing and shit, little shit when I was in school and shit.
Yeah.
Definitely, I was definitely in tune with that shit.
I don't know. I see it as like a comfort thing though, cause I like boom. Swear to God, like you gotta really look at it. Niggas ask me shit all the time about like shit that I'm into, and I front, cause like I'm into it. I don't know if he into it. I don't know what the fuck. Of
course.
But
Yeah,
you
for
see,
real.
as soon as we start talking, once niggas brought up Demolition Ranch, he like, nigga, I watch that shit too.
Nah, yeah, definitely,
That shit
'cause,
is-
like,
bro, it's
yeah,
a,
it be like
it's
that.
a comfortable thing, cause once
Yeah,
you
it
realize
definitely
like
be like
people
that.
got the same interests as you, now it's a conversation. But I feel like but shit like that, I really feel like it's human nature. That's not like a person.
Yeah,
thing.
I just regular communication.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
regular
It don't matter who
communication.
you talk
Everybody
to.
always
If
hesitant.
you got something in common, that shit gonna come out.
Yeah, that shit gonna come. You gonna hear. He just
Man,
heard how
gangsta.
I talk about guns. He like, nigga,
Yeah,
I know you
and
watch
I meant,
that shit.
yeah, like he ain't even have to tell me that. I just knew, cause like that's the exact same shit I think.
Yeah, that's the exact
and that's
same
really
shit I
that
used to do in my
shit
crib.
that shit go a long way. Communication, but 9 times out of 10, a lot of these niggas got mad shit in common. Niggas
Mad
don't
shit.
know. Mad shit in
That's
common.
like I feel like
Niggas got best friends on the other side.
that's a
oh God.
fact.
Yeah.
Yo, you're
Oh,
full of those
Niggas
fucking
got-
one
yeah,
lines.
you right.
Yo, but you know, true words. Not saying no names. There's just two people I know up top, right? They got real static. Like it's real life beef. When you hear from both of them how they talk about the other one, it's so crazy. 'Cause he like, yo, bro, all of them is soft, but that one right there,
Yeah.
I be having fun with him.
It be like that, yeah.
Yo, bro, it's like it's
always
a mutual
some-
respect, like a battle respect. Like,
Yeah, that's
yo,
a fact. It's
It
always
really
gonna be like
is.
that. Like, you for me, that's just like regular alpha male shit. Like you feel me, two niggas
Yeah.
who really hold it down, go always come together.
They go
But
always come together.
it ain't go just be a straight clash. You gotta figure a nigga out before you
Yeah.
just clash. So it'd be a stop before you clash. It'd be that stop. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
all
Like,
right, this
and I
nigga
didn't-
got some.
That really is a
Yeah, like
fact.
it's a little different from the rest of these niggas. You feel me? Shit like that. So
I be
that's
trying
just
to
natural.
explain like shit, like street shit. All that I be trying to tell Rose all the time. Like it's such a variable because I done seen niggas sad that they ops died. Like it's niggas they really got beef with, and they like,
Nah,
damn, like
Really?
I don't know.
if for whatever reason they sad for, because niggas be sad for different reasons.
Yeah,
Certain
that's a
niggas be
fact.
sad because they ain't do it, but
But that's not what we're talking about.
but that's not what we talking
Nah,
about.
yeah, I feel
But
it, definitely.
niggas like, bro, you realize, bro, no matter what in life, bro,
They come from the same fucking
Bro,
neighborhood.
when
It's-
you're around somebody long enough, you have a connection with them. Like how King
course.
Von died. One of his ops went live and was like, yo, I don't know. Like, I ain't going to diss him because son was really on that. Like, every
Yeah, I
time
know
we seen
exactly
him,
what
he
you're
was
talking
on, he was
about,
on
too.
front line. Like,
definitely.
bro, it's a mutual respect, bro. Don't get me wrong. That's why I hate, like, when people be dissing. Even dissing in general, I don't really care for it. But when you diss real niggas, like, people who's really putting on, like,
Yeah, that's
why
a
you
fact.
see nobody dip Nip? I know Nipsey had, bro, Nipsey slapped somebody on TV.
And you know what it really be? Cause it's like you gotta.
that nigga is still
Nah,
mad.
yeah, you feel me? I see shit like that, but it really be cause like you don't really get like you ain't really no gangster for like doing shit like dumb shit. You really, you feel me? You can't be a gangster for doing dumb shit. Cause 9 times out of 10, you know how that go. Jail or in the ground. That's the regular shit. You hear that all your life. Jail or in the ground. Jail. You really a gangster like off respect. You feel what I'm saying? When you could really like a nigga like Nip, big crip, but could really walk in the neighborhood of Bloods and take a picture.
Yeah, why was he so respected? I don't understand.
And it's cause like you know why he was respected? Cause he wasn't one of these niggas who went around trying to portray something they not. Like y'all said, 9 times out of 10, these niggas that rap that shit, they come and they be calm and nice. They be regular good people. Nipsey kept that. Like he knew he was a good person, so he always portrayed the good person. But when shit called for it, that real nigga shit came out. You feel me? Like he slap a nigga on camera. Like and he gangster for that. But you feel me? It ain't gotta be guns, spin a block, spin a block. That nigga gangster for little shit. You feel me? When they call for it, it's like that. Niggas do unnecessarily just to prove a point to somebody.
Yeah.
He do that shit when he has to.
I feel like, I don't know, like me personally, I be feeling like it's a little deeper. But it's that simple. But
Nah,
it's
yeah,
so
definitely.
deep because, like, yo, bro, like certain people, like, I don't know. I just feel like certain people was sent to leave a message type shit. Like
Yeah,
Nip,
fact.
he was crip, but he was not a disrespectful crip.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I feel like once you stay in your lane, bro, like the term real nigga is so overrated nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody is a real nigga or everybody want to be a real nigga.
Yeah, they trying to
like,
do something to be a
feel
real
me?
nigga. You can't do nothing to be a real nigga. Real,
And-
recognize real.
And I say
You
this all the
just
time.
real.
You can't get taught to be a real nigga either. That's not
That's a
something
fact.
you learn. Like, even from kids, you'll see a kid take his lunch and give it to another kid who don't got lunch. Like, that shit is like in you from birth.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing you cannot learn, bro. If you real, you real. If you fake,
Yeah, that's
you
a
fake.
fact.
Bro,
I got that shit tatted, bro. Real, recognize real, bro.
that's
That's
what
shit just true.
that's
Like,
what-
it's just something that you just recognize. It ain't nothing you.
And when you came in, niggas ain't clip.
That's a fact.
Simple, bro.
Shit like that.
That's
and
what
it
I'm
just
trying to show you, bro.
regular shit. It ain't nothing crazy. Niggas ain't force it. That's niggas be forcing shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got force now. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. Natural shit.
Yeah, bro, you got some good one-liners and shit. You got a lot of good
And
life
that shit
lessons.
natural.
Nigga Ross like he the prophet.
You gotta write a
This
book
nigga
or
is
something.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
telling you.
I ain't go, and it's a lot more, bro. I swear, bro, it's a lot more. I try to write them shits down for days like
word?
this when I speak, and I
But
can
he,
say them
yo, he
shits
was
on
looking at the
camera,
notes
right?
right before the interview. He's like,
But nah, I got a lot. But for me, the shits I'm saying right now, natural, bro. Shit just coming out.
Nigga
Just
Ross
real
is looking
shit.
like you Jesus Christ. Like you
Shit
look
like
like
that.
the prophet in that
no,
shit.
you know what it
This
is. You know what it is. It's I know from where I come from, people who drill rappers. I know what they think of them.
Yeah, of course.
For someone to have your insight, and for I don't know where you come from, your background or anything, but for someone to have those fucking one-liners and those life lessons and shit, it's I don't know, it's mad inspiring.
Yeah,
it really is.
It be like that because 9 times out of 10 people look at me like I'm probably a badass person.
Of course,
Whatever they think.
like a
yeah, definitely.
drill rapper who's
yeah,
hard
you know how
as
that
fuck.
go. Like you know how niggas don't look, but it all come down to like person. Nah, it just come down to like personal. Like when you meet somebody personally, physically, like face to face, it's always gonna be different from what you see on camera. Or
Right.
it could be close to what you see on camera, way different from what you see on camera, but it's always gonna be something different.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be the same. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
course.
it ain't never gonna be the same. That go with everything though. Not even just drill rappers. Like you probably see a fucking president go up there with a smile on his face every day.
Who's a
But
dick.
in person, he's a daydream ass
could be.
nigga.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
regular shit though. That's everything. It's just that screen.
So we're gonna wrap it up. We're going for a little while. So what we do is we ask artists any type of advice or shit. You've been leaving some good ass messages, so
Yeah,
I don't think there's
definitely.
anything that hasn't been covered already.
Mhm.
But look in the camera, whatever the fuck you want to do, just
Yeah, fact.
talk some shit before we.
I
wrap
ain't
up.
gonna lie. Well, first off, you heard. Shout out all the bros, you heard. All my M.I.S guys, you know the vibes. That's one. You feel me? But one thing I gotta say, y'all niggas be true to yourself, bro. That's all I gotta say. Like once you be true to yourself and you really understand who you are, it's over after that. Like you city, bro. You don't even gotta worry about like how anybody else look at you, any of that shit. Like it's all about self-confidence. Once you build that shit and you got that, it's over from there. Like it's not even a feeling you could explain. It's just something that take over you and you just start moving better in life. Like you feel me? That shit all about energy. Definitely, it's energy. You like I don't know how to say it. You can't force that shit though. Definitely, that shit natural. That's what I gotta say. That's the key word for today. Natural. Let everything come naturally. Feel what I'm saying? Just natural. Don't force shit at all.
It's a fact. Stay true to yourself.
Yeah, just
that's
stay
a
true to
fact.
yourself. That's it, bro. That's what I
Alright,
gotta
bro.
say. Definitely.
Bro, I love doing interviews.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this,
shit
I'm
like
telling
that.
you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you,
And I
bro.
fuck
Alright.
with what y'all doing. Definitely.
Other side, that's it.
Gangsta.